So Duelist Nexus spoiled us with a bunch of broken new cards, but my favorite one has to be Visa's Amritara. I love this card for a wide variety of reasons, I don't even know where to begin. First of all, it's one of those really unique synchro monsters that can actually be synchro summoned using only tuner monsters. It's the exact opposite of Chaos Angel, which can actually be synchro summoned using only non-tuner monsters. But yeah, in the Mana Dome deck, and yes I said Mana Dome, you can actually synchro summon this card using any Mana Dome Ball and Visa Starfrost. And this card conveniently happens to have 3 really remarkable effects. First things first is treated as Visa Starfrost while being on the field. This matters since you can start summoning your balls from the hand and start triggering a bunch of cards and effects. It also means that you can turn it into the Scareclaw Link 1 and that gets your Scareclaw engine going. The worst effect is that you can destroy a monster you control to boost your synchro monsters by 800 attack for the rest of the turn, but that's still relevant. It can actually come up sometimes when you have the field spell and you're destroying a ball and then you can summon 2 monsters and pop off from there. Because God knows how important destroying your balls is. Yes. But yeah, the real nasty effect is being able to search any spell or trap card that mentions Visa Starfrost in the card text from your deck to your hand when you synchro summon it. There are 30 search targets for this card. First of all, this card can search out every single Mana Dome spell or trap card out there. But crazy enough, it can also search all of your Tearlament spells and traps and even the Tearlament's field spell. And even if this card gets ashed, it's not like you cannot do anything with it because at least you can still turn it into the Link 1 monster and play from there. A card that's good enough to play around Ash on its own already deserves my recognition. But we're not done yet. This card is a level 8 tuner monster, my friend. This means you can either turn it into Ultimayat Zolkin or Bishbalkin depending on your preferences. If you're going into Bishbalkin, you can then use Crimson Dragon to target it and then cheat out a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity on your opponent's turn. And the level 8 non-tuner that you need to go into Bishbalkin is an absolute joke to have access to because it's always going to be the Vicious Astrolaud. Now this is cool and all, and the Mana Dome deck can obviously abuse this, but Mana Dome is not the only deck that can abuse Visa's Amritara. Tearlaments can kinda use Visa's Amritara as a backup Kikalos in a way. You can have access to summoning Visa's Amritara if you're playing Revolution Synchron in your deck, which I think people are actually considering now in the Tearlaments deck. Basically, with any level 4 monster like let's say a Reinoheart, you can synchro summon Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then get like an effect off to destroy a field spell to search another one, special summon a monster from the hand, and then revive back the Revolution Synchron. You got yourself a level 1 tuner and a level 7 light monster, so you can make an Amritara and search any Tearlament spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. By the way, Amritara actually sets up a lot of really insane potential for the future. Obviously, this card is absolutely cracked with Trilasukda, which I've actually shown in a very recent video I've uploaded. But it also makes the upcoming Veda support really scary. Amritara can search Planetary Elegy, which might actually end up breaking the game one day. This card not only searches any Veda monster from the deck to the hand, but on top of that, it can recycle back one of your destroyed tuner monsters. There are only 2 Veda monsters out there for the moment, but they're both really good. The first one is Veda Kalanta, which summons itself whenever a monster you control is destroyed and also searches you Clear New World. That card is really scary because you can use it to summon pretty much anything from the deck. The effect is negated, but who cares, you can still do some really nasty things with that card. Anyways, even the second search target for this card is nasty. Veda Upanishad is new and pretty much acts like a turn skipper. You'll first have to put it in the pendulum scale and wait until you get to destroy 4 of your monsters to acquire 12 counters on this card. Whenever your opponent summons a monster from the extra deck while you control Veda Upanishad, you can banish a total of 12 cards from your hand, field, and or graveyard, and then put an end to the turn. And I mean, come on, outside of Labyrinth, everybody and their mother needs the extra deck. It's also really easy to fuel your graveyard with 12 cards, especially in a combo deck like Mana Dome. Or Tearlaments. The hilarious part about this video is that all I've done was really scratch the surface. It can do infinitely more, but then this video would be like 30 minutes long and I don't really want to do that. Smash the like button if you want part 2 of what this insane synchro monster can do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts about Visa's Amritara in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.